Welcome back, guys, to the start of a new Boom Beach season. It is season 50, and we are here. We've started off in rank 11, and this is the tech tree so far. So, straight away, we've got two troops basically, the tanks and the Zookas. And looking ahead, just based on the tech tree, we've got rockets right there, we've got mortars. And we do have mines there as well. So when I looked at the tech tree, I immediately saw that Zookas weren't going to cut it. They have too little health. They're going to get picked off by either the mines, the mortars, got machine guns there, rockets there. So it's everyone pretty much is going to go with the tanks at the start of the season. And if you're going to go with tanks, then you need your defense. So you're going to have to max out your cannons. And you're going to want to try and rush as quickly as possible to clearly the boom mines, and also get up to the boom cannons as quickly as possible. It is tempting to unlock this one over here, the building health, but I do want to get the critters rather than the building health, because critters are going to allow me to actually clear bases. Because currently when I logged on, I was able to do one attack here, guys. We did clear the base, so we got the 3 end rooms. But after we lost a few tanks there, we had to wait hours and hours for the troops to reload. And we had to wait like 5 hours for the troops to reload. And because each tank is 12 minutes there, so it's gonna, for people who don't have instant training, this is gonna take a while to play. Because every time you play a match, you're gonna lose some tanks. You're gonna have to wait like an hour or two to refill. So it's gonna be a pretty slow progress for people who don't have instant training like me. But let's not worry about that. Let's get right into a battle here. I didn't talk about the base yet, but the base, pretty standard. You can see over here. I am tempted. It might be a good idea to do our front-loaded base as well. That could be very popular as well. But maybe once we get boom cannons, that's better. Or perhaps not, since there are warriors that we can unlock in the tech tree pretty soon. So he's got a lot of cannons and boom cannons, guys. I'm not even sure if it's worth losing all my. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna retreat and not risk destroying all my tanks here, because the amount of time I'm gonna have to wait to refill the tanks is gonna be too much. I'm just gonna take my chances, retreat, and wait for another battle. Okay, we are back. So here we are. He cleared the base. Let's take a look at the replay and just see what he's used, if there's any strategy or anything there. It's pretty much a clear, just drop and let them free clear, basically. Okay, he does have Sparky there. And he's also using some grenadiers. Okay. Yeah, not much we can do. We've got like 5 cannons there. They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop an army of tanks and grenadiers yet. So no need to upgrade the mines yet, since mines are only against the Zookas. They're not going to do much against the tanks right now. So we need to try and get the critters as soon as possible. Let's get into another attack and see if we can get a better opponent that's on our level. Okay, this opponent is on our level, sorry there. So let's drop him down. He does have all his boom mines right there in a line. Let's try and delay drop and put some of these tanks over here perhaps. Maybe they'll go around or something like that. Now we don't have enough GB to drop all the boats at once. We can drop like 5 of the boats, and then we have to wait until we build up some GB and then throw the rest of them down. So I'm interested to see if the tanks are going to die from these boom mines, or how much damage these boom mines are going to provide. Okay, the boom mines take out like 90% of the health, so that's going to hurt a lot. Let's drop these tanks. And what's nice is when you have so many tanks, like a tank army here, they can get past a lot of the base pretty quickly. Once they start shooting, they can take down a defense in like 3 seconds. I have maxed them out, so that should help as well. They are the only troop we're going to be using for the next few days, so it's definitely worth maxing them out. So here we've got 2 more cannons that can attack our tanks. The mortars and the machine guns won't be able to do much damage. Opponent has already taken us out. Be interested to see what he does, but yeah, nothing we can do. Progress is definitely gonna be slow these next, perhaps even a week, to be honest. You know, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take to get up to the boom cannons. We don't have instant training, so we can't really push. We have to wait a long time until these tanks can until the tanks are brought back on our boats. So let's retreat here. We did get all the engines, but we have to do one more attack in order to collect our chest here. So let me check there for a second what he did. Okay, tanks. Okay, so it might be worth putting a one boat of Zukas just for damage, perhaps. But you know, the Zukas are dying there. You can clearly see from the rocket launchers, almost all the Zukas are just dead. So it's a toss-up. Right now, I'd say I'm just going to stick with tanks. And maybe I'll put in a boat of Zukas when I don't have any more tanks loaded up. I'll switch one boat of tanks for Zukas, but for right now, okay, I'm seeing, yeah, it might be interesting to bring in one or two boats of Zukas just to clear out these front set of defenses, and then have the delay drop the tanks for the last half the base there. So that could be another strategy to think about. So I'm going to delay drop these once that cannon goes down, or else they're going to go across that lovely placed boom mines there. It's too bad the fast forward button isn't available on Warships. It is available on the main base, but not on here yet. But yeah, so here we are. We're about to go over four cannons right now. We got an army of tanks coming up. Just let them free clear and do their thing. In terms of the base design, what's interesting to note is that if you place a boom cannon over here, it will be able to reach across and attack any tanks across the gap there. So that could be an interesting placement once we do have boom cannons. So yeah, once they're on the engine room, they should take it down quite easily. And I'm not sure if we're gonna go ahead and get flares just yet. In order to get flares, we do have to get medics. So there might be other nodes that are worth getting right now. And besides, there's no need to flare to end rooms just yet. You know, we can just free clear and collect end rooms for now. So there we have it, just above 2 minutes there. But at least we're collecting all the end rooms. And we can finally get critters. That's gonna help when we go up against a cluster of single shot buildings. Let's get into a battle. And this time, hopefully we can make some use out of the critters this time. We can definitely use the critters to take out the boom mines here. And even some of these distracting some of the cannons. He does have one rocket launcher there, so it might be worth throwing down a cluster of critters back there once we do have enough GB farmed up. So I'm hoping, let's try and win this attack. So we should be able to make some good time here. He doesn't have too many single shot defenses, and we do have critters now as well. So let's try and make the best of it. I'm waiting for all this 6 GB to launch a boat of tanks, drop them down one by one. And one more, guys, right there. Okay, now let's farm up for the critters. Right there. Okay, they took out a small cluster of mines, but not too much. Now we really need to put a set of critters on that mortar there. There's tons of boom mines around that. Right there. Can we get it in just in time, guys? Okay, nice. We got a good amount of them there. So hopefully we're gonna get a win over here. Okay, he's already on one already. Well, probably not. But 2 minutes. This is a much better time than before. At least I'm above 2 minutes 20. Let's try and aim for that. Come on, shoot all at once. 2 minutes 24. Okay, nice, yeah. Let's see the tech trees. Anything we can unlock in the tech tree. No point in upgrading the gunboat energy since we're just showing our critters. There's the flares right there. We've got warriors right there. We want to get to boom cannons as quickly as possible. So let's do a few more attacks here. And we can only do one more attack. So this base, yep, pretty much just drop all our troops down. Okay, so the cannon, the maxed out cannon, I don't think he has any sort of building damage or anything not unlocked, so it doesn't do too bad of a damage. It's the boom mines that do much worse damage. They take out like 90% of the tank's health. So yeah, I think we definitely need to upgrade our GB, upgrade our GB boat, so we can drop down more tanks all at once. Let's clear that cluster of three boom mines. Okay, things are going good. Tanks are slow, so we really shouldn't expect any sort of quick times right now. Slow and steady here. Can we get one boat of critters here just to take out that cluster of mines just in time? Yeah, because they move so slowly. Those critters were able to get there just in time. Not bad. We only lost a few tanks there, so we definitely have the full sort of damage coming from the troops. And we can throw one boat of critters there for a bit of damage. Can we at least win one battle here? Come on, tanks. Nope, we simply cannot. They just drop like flies there. Once he gets to 2 entrums, they just drop. So let's take a look at what he did. We were so close there as well. 1 second loss. So he's got medics, he's got grenadiers. Yeah, I guess he's using the grenadiers to clear the mines, but I don't even have any mines, so I'm not sure why he's using grenadiers there. Okay, let's do one more attack here. And for this, I'm going to do, well, you don't have enough troops here, I'm just going to switch over to some of these. Okay, that's better. I'll just do one more, actually. See if level 1 Zookas can provide any bit of damage. Now, hopefully these tanks will clear these mines. And then I'm going to delay drop the Zookas to provide a bit of damage. We'll see if they get destroyed by the rocket launchers back there in a second. So we'll just let them drop down, gain a bit of GB and clear some of these mines for us. Okay, they took out every single mine there, so that's beautiful. And now we can start, I think, yeah, now we can start allowing the Zookas to come up. Let's see if we can get a better time here. And I'm gonna wait to drop down my critters to clear some of these mines, some of the boom mines back there. Let's clear that set. Okay, now there's no more regular mines, so we should be clear. Now I think the Zookas are gonna go in front of the tanks, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's probably why people are using medics there to try and keep the Zookas alive. Trying to out-heal the rockets, but you can't really out-heal rockets right now. So yeah, the Zookas, they just can't survive these rocket launcher damage right now. You can see none of my Zukas really are alive right now, and they didn't even do that much damage at all. I'm running out of tanks there, so I'm dropping my critters to distract the cannon. Come on, tanks, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, so we got 2 minutes. It's gonna be sub 2 minutes, very, very slow time. Boy, this season is gonna be a drag, I feel like. Let me see. I have to look forward in the tech tree and see what our next troop unlock is gonna be, because using just tanks is just gonna be very slow. I might have to unlock the medics and perhaps Zukas and just try and go with that strategy of using the Zukas to out heal the rocket launcher damages. So we've already fallen out. I'm not going to collect this. Hopefully I can get back up into iron there. So let's see forward. What other troop do we have next? We have Sparky there. Yeah, that's going to... Okay, yeah, that's going to be a good unlock. Her passive ability to bring out critters. That's going to distract rockets and the cannons. And that might be the best unlock so far. Warriors are right there as well. And we don't have any other troop that can really help us. So... yeah, my priority is actually going to shift over to getting Captain Everspark. And then we're going to try and move forward and get up to cannons in terms of defense, try and get that. So that's going to be the plan so far, guys. This is the tech tree. Not much to say here. Let's start upgrading this a little bit. There. So that's day 1. And that's it. We've already run out of our things. We have to wait for 8 hours for our next set of attacks. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for this new Warship season. I'll see you guys next time.